That's right. You're a good fighter, Yanagi. But obviously Osato's still the champion.
I want a rematch. I don't think that's a good idea, brother.
I admire a man with confidence. Doesn't look that bad.
I'm so dizzy.
Well, why don't you come with me and I'm going to give you something for that dizziness. All right?
Come on, bud. Oh, easy.
I look so forward to seeing you again.
Ditto.
That's so quaint. Mr. Keller, you're very welcome to leave by the front gate, unless, of course, you'd feel more comfortable going back over the fence. Good night.
Good night.
Officer Keller.
Why, Miss Keeley?
Did you enjoy the use of my Jeep yesterday?
Oh, that thing was falling apart. I did you a big favor.
But you are going to let me keep the table, though, aren't you?
Let me buy you a cup of coffee.
No, thanks. I'd rather buy you one. It's sort of a bribe to keep you from taking anything else of mine. Join me. Did you see much of the island yesterday?
No, not actually. Went down to that Highbrook compound. What is it they do down there, anyway?
I'm told scientific research.
Well, it must be pretty doggone important, all that security they got.
You here on vacation?
So what is it you do? You here alone? Single, married, staying long?
Officer, please. I'm innocent. I've also got lots to see and do today, so will I be getting my Jeep back?
No.
You see here a very old and ancient civilization. Now come with me. Watch your steps here. Be careful. Very good. There. Careful. Good. Now look here. As you can see, these hieroglyphics here indicate that this is the area that Conquistador Cortez looked for the fountain of eternal youth. The business you women may be especially interested in that. Here. Yes. Look very nicely on that. You might want to pick up your cameras. What you Americans indicate as a photo opportunity. The area was
What the?
They've opened my eyes.
I would have hated to have been his mother. This man is unbelievable. Is there any place or anything that you don't consider yours for the taking?
Well, seems like I'm not the only one that's trespassing here, doesn't it?
You know, you could have given me a ride.
Yeah, but I didn't know you were coming.
What are you doing here, miss?
That son of a bitch. Why, I'm with the tour group.
This area is posted and you are trespassing.
Oh. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. See, I just wandered from the group. Well, because I was looking for the ladies' room.
You'll have to give me that camera.
I'm not going to give you my camera.
Why, there you are, my honey bun. Why, I've been looking all over for you, land of ghosts, and you surely can give a man a scare like that. Well, I want to thank you, gentlemen, for taking care of my sweet magnolia blossom. Now, Peach, we better be getting back to the tour. Yeah.
Hey. You are not going anywhere with that camera.
Oh, now, gentlemen, now, we don't want no trouble now. So, Sweet Pea, you give me your camera. After all, they's only doing their job.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
My big, overstuffed teddy bear.
Yeah.
Now, I think I'm just going to mosey on with my camera.
Oh, now, no, don't become you.
Give it
Doggone
to
it.
me.
Now, you'll have to
Give it to
excuse
me.
my wife, but she's had a small case of the trots, and, you know, that does make her just a tiny bit irritable.
That is enough. Hand over that camera, or you'll give me no choice.
You see my little Petunia? Now, Sweet Pea, listen, we got to be reasonable. So let's give it to him. Night-night.
Well, it's that time again, isn't it? Time for all the cyber people to assemble in Joe Bob's rec room and basically act like 47 rhesus monkeys all trying to speak at the same time. We do have a cyber boss in there, but he's about as effective as a wino working guard duty at the package store. If you're going to go in there, I would advise you to wear a helmet and a cup. Good luck. TNT.Turner.com/MonsterVision. It's a group grope.
Come meet all the MonsterVision fans in our chat room at TNT.Turner.com/MonsterVision. Back to MonsterVision host Professor Joe Bob Briggs in Immortal Combat on TNT.
Before we go any further, I really want to know who that stuntman was who did that barbed wire scene for you.
It was me. You know, for me, with these directors, Dan Nero directed this. Nice guy, but first-time director, you know, and it's like, Rod, hop over the barbed wire. You know, Rod, jump in the river. And so they had me a Jeep, the Jeep that I was on. They said, we had to borrow the Jeep, don't hurt the Jeep. What about me? You know,
It
so
looked painful, Rodney.
it was right there.
We're back with Roddy Piper, ladies and gentlemen, and Sonny Chiba.
Yes.
Sitting in the samurai temple and cutting his own arm, you know? Pretty soon we're going to see some serious Japahino chopsaki. And that southern accent, you were making fun of my accent before. I know you were. That southern accent you just did in the movie when pretending to be Kim Morgan Green's husband for the third or fourth time. Did you have a dialect expert coach you on that accent, Roddy?
No, I'll take the heat for that. That was horrible.
All right. Well, speaking of accents, we got a scene coming up where the writers gave Sonny Chiba all this dialogue again. He tells his daughter this whole flashback story, and his Japanese accent is so thick you can't understand a word he's saying. But, like you say, he's a good actor. He makes a great scene out of total incomprehensibility. We don't know what he says, and we don't need to know. So let's go. Roll it. When you went over that barbed wire fence, though, did you at least wear a cup?
No.
You're a wrestler. You always wear a cup, right? I always wear a cup on this show. I have a cup on right now.
I
wear a cup.
I drink straight from the bottle.
And a condom. I always wear a condom.
Yeah. With your cup. Yeah.
you be gone for long? But you will be coming back.
It's in the hands of fate.
Oh, my God.
I could not love you more than if you were my own blood.
Dad, I know you don't have to tell me.
But there is something we must talk about. Andy, do you know why I was shot last week?
You told me it was an accident.
I have not told you everything about that day or about your mother. I was a sergeant in the Tokyo police force. There was a robbery by two dangerous men. We had caught one and were pursuing the other. The death of your mother is the real reason I do not use my gun.
It was you. You were the shooter.
Yes, it was an accident.
So that's why guilt had nothing to do with wanting a child or knowing my father. There was just guilt because you were the one that killed my mother?
Yes, of course it was a gift, but then I loved you. You became as my own daughter, as my own blood.
No. Not your blood, my mother's. Why, after all this time? Now, because you're going away and you don't think you'll be coming back. That's it, isn't it? Were you ever going to tell me?
No.
How so like you, that is. Suffer in silence for the rest of your life. And just what am I supposed to do if you get killed?
Andy, I love you, but I am who I am. I must go now to the airport.
Well, I won't be taking you.
Yeah?
I'm going after John, Captain.
No, forget it.
I feel John is in grave danger.
You are not going.
Then I'll resign.
You resign and I'll fire your ass.
Look, you owe me, JJ.
I know, but I owe him more.
You stubborn son of a bitch.
Daddy! You're a brave and good